before ending. Joining us now is Treasurer Josh Frydenberg. Morning to you. So what happens if a state is still in lockdown after these payments end? Are you trying to punish the premiers who won't open up?
Well, the Doherty Institute modelling, which was the basis for the national plan that was agreed at National Cabinet, said at 80% that lockdowns were unlikely. They may exist, but they'll be temporary, they'll be targeted, is the expectation, in which case we have the welfare system as the safety net to provide that support. But the existing COVID disaster payment, Nat, is an emergency payment. Right now the Commonwealth's providing more than $1 billion of taxpayers' money each and every week. It's supporting around 1.5 million people, and that emergency payment needs to come to an end, which is why we've set out a transition plan, 70 and 80%.
OK, the economic stimulus packages and supports have been great. It's been bigger than most of the rest of the world. But what do you say to businesses and Australians that say, hey, it's too early? You know, you're being a bit stingy here. Why not extend it for a bit further?
Well, I don't think anyone's called $300 billion of economic support being stingy, Kochie. That's what we have been providing. And as you know, from JobKeeper, which was a huge success, to the JobSeeker coronavirus supplement, which was doubled, to the cash flow boost, to the business investment incentives, to the tax cuts, and now to the COVID disaster payment and the other business support packages. It's all been designed to ensure that households and businesses can get through COVID-19 and come out stronger on the other side. But if you look around the world, Nat and Kochie, whether it's in the UK, whether it's in the US, whether it's Canada, whether it's Japan, people are starting to get about their normal lives. They're learning to live with the virus in a COVID-safe way. And as our vaccination rates hit 70 to 80%, we need to do that as well. So this announcement today backs our plan and allows Australians to get their lives back.
Yeah, look, we understand, and it has been fantastic, but this is an example of something that's been raised with us this morning. So at 80%, 2 weeks after you hit 80%, then the payment goes, right? So a crew member on a big musical in Melbourne says that's 80% opening means 150 people in the theatre. That doesn't employ everyone back into that environment. So what do the others do who aren't employed?
Well, again, as I said, we've got the safety net with our welfare system, but we've also got other economic support programs which are designed to help that particular industry, the entertainment industry. We've got other economic support programs that are designed to help with the tourism industry. And gradually our economy will come back. What we've been shown throughout this pandemic is how resilient Australia's economy is. And as restrictions ease, people get back to work very quickly. There will be a transition, but we can't live in lockdown forever, Nat, and these emergency payments cannot continue at the scale that they are forever. And that's why I indicated about a month ago that there should be no expectation on behalf of the premiers and the chief ministers that the economic support at this level could continue indefinitely.
Because just quickly, with no migration, there's labour shortages all the way through the country, aren't there? There are jobs available, and when Victoria and New South Wales come out of lockdown, it's expected that those shortages are going to get worse.
Well, in terms of what the COVID disaster payment has enabled people to do is when they've lost hours, they've been able to still receive an income. They may not have lost their connection with their employer. So once those restrictions are eased, they can get back to work. And you're right, there were workforce shortages, Kochie, before the Delta outbreak. And with those international borders closed, we still expect very strong demand for labour. Unemployment today is 4.5%. That's the lowest in 13 years. Yes, a number of people have been stood down on 0 hours, but that's what the COVID disaster payment has been designed to assist with. And once restrictions ease, those people will hopefully be back at the same job.
OK. Treasurer, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Now, it is 6 minutes to 8 o'clock. Aussies are cashing in on their pre-loved clothes with a range of services making it easy to resell unwanted wardrobe items and make some cash.
Sunrise consumer correspondent Sean White has more. Sean.
Nat, Kochie, good morning. What we're seeing is a real shift towards a circular fashion marketplace. Now, the good news is for consumers, it provides an avenue to keep your wardrobe fresh and make some cash along the way. Whether you want to refresh or resell items from your wardrobe, help is at hand.